Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great segue. Some of the people who listen to this program, I know, are not Caucasian. And no, I know there's some. And I wanted to spend some time describing to you how difficult it is to be white these days. But fortunately for me, on Fox's The Five, Melissa Francis, Kimberly Guilfoyle, and Brian Kilmeade have really done the heavy lifting for me. I leave you to them to describe how hard it is for a white guy out there.
It is, it is uncomfortable. I don't know. I sometimes you feel like it's hard to say anything right.
Kimberly?
Right?
You've got to be inclusive. You can't sit there and say, I'm just addressing one group. And I think it's very insulting to say, well, white people don't understand it. What are you talking about? You're part of the problem then if you're casting dispersions that way and speaking and labeling all white people, saying that they don't understand the issue or they can't relate to it. That's really not giving people much credit, isn't it? I mean, and that's what you're complaining about to begin with, yet you're making the problem by putting other people down and putting people down by race or putting people down by gender. Like, open your mind.
We're in an impossible situation. If you come up to us and say, well, you know, there was slavery in this country 220 years ago, and white people did it, and I hold you responsible, what do you want me, Melissa, Greg, and Kimberly to say?
Not that.
I just, as a public service announcement, I just want everybody to know it's tough for the whites. So, just, you know, listen, if you happen to see a white person today, just go up, put your arm around him, tell him it's going to be okay.
Sam, I got to ask you, because this happens to me probably multiple times a day. A black guy comes up to me and holds me personally responsible for slavery. What do you say when it happens? Because I've always been befuddled by that. That very regular occurrence that happens to me every single day, being personally held responsible for slavery.
Well, I mean, I don't. It's never happened to me. I avoid whenever I see a black person coming up to me. I run the other way. So
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it shook out that way, but I'm not. I'm not responsible. I was just trying to ask you directions. No, I won't give you reparations. I can't take it anymore. Where is a white man to turn?
Oh, jeez.
I can't say anything right. Maybe if you people stop listening to the music and your pants and everything, the police wouldn't murder you in your backs on the street. Just a thought. I can't do anything right. I suppose
so
I should just
hard.
apologize for slavery again.
I hear it from the blacks. I hear it from my wife. I can't do anything right.
The other night while I was drinking a fine scotch, I had to get over the fact there was someone on Twitter who disagreed with me. It was so difficult. I have never, ever, ever had this much of disagreement foisted upon me